one of the first ever SkyBuses here in Launceston. The SkyBus is an express service running between Launceston City and the airport, but only for 5 days. So, in this video we'll look around the SkyBus. Let's see what it's like. The Launceston Express is a limited-time SkyBus service in the city of Launceston, Tasmania. This service runs from the Launceston Airport to the Hospital and Transit Centre within the CBD. This service is running especially for a major event coming to Launceston on the night of the 24th of January, a concert at UTAS Stadium by American rock band the Foo Fighters. This is expected to bring UTAS Stadium to its maximum capacity of 24,000. This will put a major strain on the infrastructure in Launceston and surrounds. Accommodation is almost impossible to access, and a large increase in traffic and less experienced drivers is already occurring several days before the concert. Several measures have been put in place to accommodate the huge amount of people moving around Launceston, a city without any mass rapid transit. Firstly, extra metro urban bus services are operating on the night of the concert for locals and for people staying within the city. Secondly, Kinetic Tasmania are operating dedicated bus services from arriving Spirit of Tasmania boats in Devonport to Launceston, as well as event day services from Hobart to Launceston. Thirdly, a limited-time bus service from Launceston Airport to the CBD has been set up, operated by Kinetic, the same people behind the SkyBus in Melbourne and Hobart. The bus fleet used on the service largely comprises of buses from the Hobart Express operations. However, at the depot near Western Junction there was also a coach, and bizarrely this bus, 6034, an Optare Solo formerly from Sydney, however currently based at Devonport Depot. This bus looks fascinating and I'd love to be able to ride it someday. Operationally, the bus service is quite complex. On 22nd, 23rd and 24th of January, the bus will only run from the airport towards the city, running empty in the other direction. This doesn't have a schedule available, however we know that it meets every flight at Launceston Airport. On the 25th and 26th, however, the bus will run on a fixed timetable with a wide range of departures. The first bus will leave Launceston at 4:15 am, and the last leaves at 7 pm. The frequency will vary from every half hour to every hour, however with some awkward multi-hour gaps at times. I got to go inside bus number 76 while it was parked at the Launceston Regional Transit Centre and look around inside. This bus is a CB80 from the Hobart Express SkyBus service. The bus has some standard urban seating, however one section of the accessible seating is instead taken up by a large luggage rack. The bus seems decent for a short trip, and thank you to the driver for letting me undertake this footage. Now I'll talk about how I think the service could be improved if we want to make this a permanent service. Firstly, we should change the city centre terminus. While I understand the transit centre is being used for better access to the stadium and for more layover time and space, to terminate services at one of the city interchange stops would be much better for passenger convenience. Stop D1 could be a target for this. The hospital stops are maybe a little unnecessary, but I understand the interchange potential for the southern suburbs. Secondly, we need to change the Launceston Airport end. We should try to remove part of the taxi waiting area for a bus stop at the exit of the airport instead of down in the bays at the car park. My third proposal is a bit more long term. I believe we should begin diverting standard general access bus services to the airport. I think there's a case to change the Intercity 702 service's route to divert to Launceston Airport before continuing to Hobart. This would provide airport access from the Midlands and southern Tasmania. Although this would probably add 5 to 10 minutes to journeys on the intercity service, it can be a bookings-only stop similar to many other stops along the route, so this can be negated at times. Additionally, we should look at extending the Metro Tasmania Route 110 bus service here from its current terminus at the Kings Meadows Plaza, providing service every 30 minutes to the southern suburbs, city centre and northern suburbs. The final thing is that the service should always be every 30 minutes with hourly early morning service. The final thing to mention is the price. Fares should be capped at $8 for an adult and $3.50 for a child. This is still a fair bit on the Tasmanian fare scale, but it would make this a more affordable and reasonable mode choice for many passengers. If you want to get momentum on improving bus service to Launceston Airport, you can write to your local MPs, bring it up at community consultation sessions, or otherwise share this video to get more people interested and engaged. This brings me to the end of this video. As of the production of this video, it is the 23rd of January, and there are still 3.5 more days of service. I hope that in the near future we can get continual, frequent airport service in Launceston. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you to the drivers and everyone else who are working to bring SkyBus Launceston a reality.